Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.com.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott, and I'm bringing some hip hop in here today. Trust me, bringing some hip hop from New York, Bronx, New York. At that. That's where it all started, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all know your history. So I'm gonna bring my man in. His name's Cris Streetz. We're gonna bring him in right now. Get this started right now. What up, brother?
Big bro, what's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Yo, trust me, bro. You done earned it. Trust me, there's a lot of talk on the street right now, and Cris Streetz is definitely on fire right now. So what's good with you, bro? How's everything?
Blessed, working hard, putting these plays together, getting ready for this.
Oh, shit. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. We live, too. We just, listen, we're going to come right back. He just got bumped out. I don't understand how that happened. But he'll come right back. But we're going to play... I'm gonna play the commercial, and then we'll be back with Cris Streetz. All right, so we're gonna start that.
Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
What happened? We got him, but he's back now. Let's get him back up in here.
Hey, we right back like we never left, man. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, man. So tell the people where you from, bro. Talk to them.
My brother, I'm from the Bronx, New York. You know what I'm saying? A New York resident. I was born in the Bronx, and I also spent some time growing up in Tampa, Florida as well.
Get out.
Tampa, the second home, for sure.
Okay. All right. We up in Orlando, so hopefully you get down here and see us.
Yeah. You definitely got to make that happen.
Your song is definitely bumping out here, bro. Trust me. So,
actually, I think I'm going to be in Orlando, I think, in 2 weeks for a little event I got to do.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Connections. And he already coming out here. So if you're going to a show and you're doing a song, trust me, they're gonna be singing that song, bro, because it's out here. Trust me when I tell you.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate your support too, man. That shit means the most to me. So thank you.
Yo, that's all we need, man. That's all we need, bro. So listen, I'm gonna get right into it. So hip hop.
Yes, sir.
I'm from New York, so hip hop is like strong. Mm-hmm. That's where we all, we came from that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, how did you get started?
Man, I don't know. I like to think that hip hop kind of chose me. From a kid, I just felt like musically inclined. It's stuff that my little brother will tell you if you ever had a chance to speak to him. I felt like growing up, like playing sports or playing video games or whatever we was doing, I was always like rapping or freestyling, or I used to take the words out of songs and feel like I could make them better. So I used to kind of read my own little way. And I used to do that with him all day. And he used to say, man, you might as well just go ahead and start making music. And I was blessed to have people in my family who are musically inclined too. So I was around that. And, you know, just being from New York, you know, hip hop is a whole culture. So being able to be in New York in the 90s, you know, at that time, and then also when I came back in the 2000s, you know, early 2000s. So it was just like being able to be around it, being at that time, the inspiration was crazy. You know what I mean? It's like walk around the streets and not get influenced by it. You know what I mean? So
listen, it's all over the place. That's the one thing I miss about New York, man. Out here in Orlando, it's different. It's really different. But in New York, hip hop is a way of life.
For sure.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? So you live, when people rap about songs in New York, it's 80%, maybe 90% true of what you're saying. You understand? I mean, so,
or at least, you know, inspired by, you know what I mean?
Like, exactly. So it's crazy. That's why I'm happy. Definitely happy to have you up here because, like I said, ain't too many New York cats. I haven't had too many New York artists up here, but I'm trying to get them out here. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely supporting you out here. So I'm asking you a question. So no apologies at all. All-time high in 2023. What do that mean to you?
Well, man, I've been working so hard diligently over these years. And I think I may have kind of put an album on a pedestal, so to speak, where I kind of was like, I come from, you know, classic albums and people's debut albums kind of like meaning something, not where it's just like kind of rushed out and you like, yo, I'll get better on the next one, or you know, keep going. I really I've done a few. I've dropped a lot of singles, and I've dropped you know, a few mixtapes, a few EPs over the years. But you know, I've been working on this album, you know, over the last few years, but even more than that, my whole life really. So No Apologies is the album. You know what I'm saying? And it's about time. So we've been working hard on it. You know what I mean? And the album No Apologies actually means, I feel like I put it off for so long. You know, rightfully so, being a team player, rightfully so. And certain times, maybe not the right times, but putting people above myself, you know what I mean? Playing second fiddle, just, you know, going through life and letting life sometimes get the best of me. And now it's like, it's the time, you know, no apologies. It's time for me to do what I got to do. The best way for me to continue forward is to, you know, is to do it with no apologies, you know?
Yo, I gotta give you a hand clap for that one because
thank you, brother.
That's good. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've done my research, So it's a lot. Yeah, this cat is Googleable. You go to Google, it's a lot of information about Cris Streetz. Real talk. So how did the connection to the Locks? How did that connection happen?
It's crazy. I met Kish when I was young. When I graduated from high school, I moved right back to New York, and I got my first job was working at T-Mobile. I was working at the T-Mobile store.
Okay.
There on 42nd Street.
No doubt.
One time he just came in, and I loaded him up, man. I gave him a bunch of free stuff, man. I almost got fired. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to take care of him, and I gave him a bunch of things, and I slid in the CD. I gave him a CD that I had. I just recorded my first demo, and I had information on it. I was like, man, if you could check it out. And I gave it to him, and I never thought he was going to hit me back or check it out or whatever. And about a month later, I get a call from his assistant, and she's with him. And he had kind of like some notes that he gave me, you know what I'm saying, pointers. And I appreciate it. I thought that was like the realest shit ever. So I always had love for Kiss on that from that point. And then you fast forward maybe like 4 or 5 years later, I was working last job. I was working at Apple, and I just opened up an Apple store. They just opened up an Apple store in Yonkers, and I was working there. And he walked in, you know, and we was able to chop it up. And he remembered me, and he was like, "Man, come to the studio, like, you know, come through. I got you." And I ended up building with him, and we built a lot of great relationships over there. And Kiss kind of took me under the wing from there. And shout out to my brother Beloved, because he was a big advocate of having me around and making sure I come around. Like, man, Kiss, he really fuck with you. Like, he don't take to a lot of people. So if he invites you over, if he tell you to pull up, And
Yes, sir.
I started doing that for a little while.
That story is crazy.
It was a crazy story, but yeah, man, it just ended up being a relationship with me and Kiss that flourished, and me and Poobs, my uncle Poobs over there at D Block, and a lot of great people over there that I just learned a lot from. You know what I'm saying? Lifelong relationships that I built over there. That's family.
Oh, okay. So listen, let me tell you something. You're right about that. Jadakiss don't just mess with anybody. He don't.
Yeah, nah.
He don't. For you to get a call back, for him to even remember you, you made a hell of an impression on him, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because me knowing him how I know him now, you know what I'm saying? As I know him now, I know that he really don't just take to everybody.
Nah, he's not doing that. That's the one thing. Cass and Yonkers, listen, they don't take to everybody, bro. Just like the Bronx, they don't take to anybody. Each borough has their own little thing. You understand? If you're from New York, you would know what me and him is talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? So they would rather hook up somebody in the Yonkers. But you made such an impression on them. They was like, yo, we going to ride with Cris Streetz. So that's dope, yo. For real. That's hot.
Nah, it's love. It's crazy because he met me. Even after the time, like, we met, and he would tell me to come through all the time. But I've always been self-sufficient. I've always built up my team, my team and my label called Us Never Them. So we've been doing what we were doing in the city. And a lot of good people in the city that we built great relationships with. He's seen us getting records played on Flex, getting records played on the radio, and doing things. Even after I met him, and he was always telling me to pull up and come through. And he just seen us kind of working and really getting a lot of things moving on our own. And I think that made him fuck with me even more, and want me to have come around and end up building. And it was like a real love, family, mentor relationship at first, and then it was like we started working on some music, and then we did a couple records on his last album, and then he was like, nah, come on, man, let's do this the right way. So we ended up doing a situation over there with So Raspy, but yeah, that's family.
Yeah, that's definitely, listen, I've heard it. It's crazy, like I said, for you to be introduced to him the way you was introduced, just to give him that CD, like a lot of times artists do that, and they don't call you back.
Nah,
Let me tell you something.
For sure. And I've met so many other people too in the industry. I've given music to and stuff, and never had no situation like that. So definitely, Kiss is a real one. He one of the realest in the whole. Yeah. His heart stuff. Everybody talk about who he is as an artist, obviously, without having to be spoken about who he is as a rapper, but his heart and who he is as a person is top notch.
Let me tell you something. So before we get back into your story, I do have to say something.
Yeah.
And you can deliver this message. Tell him I said thank you for that versus against Dipset.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. What people don't understand, that's different hip hop. You got the Pretty Boys over here, and you got the Kings over here.
Yeah, I mean, and shout out to Joel's, because I just had Joel's out here with me. But family. I mean, like, people who knew, it's like I ain't, maybe just call me a home team type of guy, but people who knew, I felt like if you knew, like, Kiss and Styles and Sheep, their energy is different. When they all three together, it's like Voltron forming together, but really, all individually, they all got that energy they bring. You know what I'm saying? And they always they sharp, man. They stay performing, they stay in the booth, they stay working. So that's one thing you can't never take away from the Locks.
Yeah,
definitely. So I don't know. Like, I'm a home team guy, but I already knew. I kind of knew.
Yeah. The writing was on the wall. Especially when he stopped the music.
Yeah, and then Kiss went in the Kobe mode, Jordan mode. You know what I'm saying? He was, he went in that mode, which was different. Once you get in that zone, it's
me, that night was a beautiful night for New York, bro.
What? Tell me, that's one of the best nights in hip hop. That was history.
Thank you. So. That was hip hop, exactly. So, moving towards another collab. Now, how the heck you get Dave East on a collab?
So Dave is like, we kind of similar in age, and we we was just moving around in New York at the same time. What's crazy with him is that I had a studio with my partner, Knock, who's one of the most incredible producers out right now. You know, if not the best.
Really? Shout him out. Sure.
Yeah, man. He just did pretty much the whole Jeezy tape. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of stuff. Shout out to him and Justice League. Shout out to Justice League. Him and Justice League worked hand in hand on doing a lot of the stuff with Jeezy. And he's been working and doing all a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Killing. He you know, what we was able to do, you know, just with bro and have him, you know, kind of like work. Me and him have a studio in Queens where we had a situation and we didn't even know anybody over there. We from the Bronx, you know, we had it was like a warehouse kind of studio.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and everybody had studios in there. It was a bunch of studios in there, right?
Yeah.
And we downstairs, and every time we go upstairs to the vending machine or to the bathroom, we see East. You know what I'm saying? We'll see East running the Buddha and Grands, and they was in there producing and doing stuff. So we actually just built a relationship off seeing them a couple of times. Nothing crazy. And then me and East ended up having like some shows in similar places. Like we would perform and we'd be in the same spot. So I got, you know, it's like we got stories from back then. And it really what it was Styles and East worked on an album. You know what I'm saying? They did an album together. And that's one of the dopest albums. The album don't get a lot of credit, but that's a crazy album. And we was just over there like, well, at the time, you know, me being around Kiss, being so raspy, being around D Block, I'm in the studio every day with them. So we in the studio, and at that time, East and Styles started working on a project. So every day they in D Block, you know, we was over there working, and we just started building a relationship off that. We was, you know, we got real cool off that, you know what I mean? And you know, we just ended up working on a couple songs. We actually got like 2 or 3 more songs in the vault. I don't know when they'll come out or if they'll come out, but yeah, we got one that's a hit record, you know what I mean? So next time I get with bro, we'll try to talk about it and figure out what's going on. But yeah, that's family, man. Shout out my brother Davies.
They got people. Listen, people is in here giving comments at the bottom. Of course, Waters up in here. There's some people up in here giving comments up here. You know what I'm saying? Building a relationship in the industry is needed. That's true.
100%. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not really what you got, it's who you know. You know, I tell people this all the time. Like, the best thing I have personally is the relationships I've built along the way. You know what I mean? That's what the most. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people with a lot of money that don't know what to do with it, or don't really speak to the right people to get to where they're trying to go. So, 100% for sure.
Yo, she's Samantha Lavelle just told me to tell you nice, humble backstory. The backstory of getting to know.
Oh no, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Getting to know Jadakiss like that, because like I said, I don't know him, but word on the street that he don't mess with everybody. It doesn't work. You understand? And for you to get it, like I said, you made a hell of an impression on him to remember you and then to contact you and then get that shit started. So salute to him, man. Real.
Nah, yeah, he's a real one. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my Uncle Poobs, man. He helped me a lot over there. You know what I mean? Can't never give him enough.
So now, listen, we're going to get into one of your videos.
Okay.
All right? So I've been promoting this video for the last couple of days, and people have been shouting me out, talking about, yo, who's Cris Streetz? I said, listen, y'all need to come to the show. Y'all going to find out some information. So I'm going to play the video. Once we play the video, we're going to get into the process of writing Just Me.
Okay.
All right? So we're going to get that up here right now. Let's get it.
Right. Yeah. Not worldwide, that's sniff of them.
What up, Knock?
Let's go. Real and the fake, they'll never be straight, we never gon' mix. Never gon' mix. Money come fast, them bitches come fast, which one you gon' pick? What you gon' pick? They all wanna score, they all wanna ball, they wanna assist. What? And I'm with my dogs, we running the play, the plan to get rich. Lately I don't see nobody when I'm moving, it's just me. I've been feeling like the one, but I'm rolling up like 3. I can get you what you want, but nothing around here for the the cheap. You might catch us all laughing, but I promise not. Ain't no competition, yeah, they shots be missing, yeah, the ops we treat them like Zah. Niggas try too hard, they can't beat themselves, and that shit be wanting they pride. Never showing love, but they want the love. Insecure niggas need hella hugs. Never say it to you, but they sending subs. Always be the worker talking like the plug, like what? Let me see who in charge. This boss talking, you ain't involved, We done came out the mud, owing nobody, no choice but to run it up. No discounts, no miscounts, yeah, the price up and it's stuck. I don't sleep nights till we all right, and I don't believe in no luck. Gotta work for it, no off days, and the haters hoping for an off play. I just cook niggas, leave them sauteed when them holder sevens, got it always. How you want? It's fucked up, man. Hood nigga. How you want? Still got the breakdown. Fuck you need, nigga. Real and the fake, they'll never be straight, we never gon' mix. Never gon' mix. Money come fast, them bitches come fast, which one you gon' pick? What you gon' pick? They all wanna score, they all wanna ball, they wanna assist. What? And I'm with my dogs, we running the play, the plan to get rich. Lately I don't see nobody when I'm moving, it's just me. I've been feeling like the one, but I'm rolling up like three. I can get you what you want, but nothing around here for the cheap. You might catch us all laughing, but I promise not sweet. Smoke.
My brother.
Ooh. Y'all gonna tell me what? Y'all gonna tell me what? Yo, first off, let's get who produced that?
That's my brother. Not produced that.
Yeah. Good gracious.
Yeah,
that's hot. That's hot. That's real hip. Yeah, listen, real hip hop. 2111 Radio, exclusively on 2111 Radio. I mean, you can download it on Apple Music through 2111 Radio, because we definitely got the link towards your Apple. So we definitely, all your songs is definitely downloadable on 2111 Radio.
Thank you.
Know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate you for real.
Just me. I think it's more than just me, but we're gonna get into that. Talk about the process of writing that song.
Honestly, like we've been working on this album, and that was one of the songs that was supposed to be on the project. It was supposed to be originally the intro for the project. You know, and we got so much heat for this project, man. I got so much music. This the best music I made in my life thus far, and everything that we've been dropping, everybody's been in love with. You know what I'm saying? Just me, people have been showing a lot of love too. I appreciate them. The new record we just dropped, Nighttime, Temperature. You know, a lot of these records that we've been dropping, we've been getting a lot of love on. But the album, the way we put together this album is special, man. It's real special. So what we doing now is we had Just Me supposed to be the intro for it, and then my producer came to me and was like, nah, we got too much heat. Like we gonna put it out now. Let's just drop it now. And then we'll leave everything for the album. And we did that, man. So we shot a nice little video for it. We had fun with it. You know what I mean? Been getting a lot of love, so that's love.
Salute to you and your team on that. I literally added that today on 2111 Radio.
Thank you,
so
man.
So getting spins on that song too, because my goodness, when I heard it, I was like, whoa, this is damn.
I appreciate
it. Was just, you know, like I said, at one point, I started not liking hip hop because it was going towards another lane. Yeah. But guys like you, guys like Davies, Jadakiss, you guys is bringing that hip hop back. You understand? And yeah, that's something that I'm really interested in getting on my show, real hip hop, because a lot of people listen to the trendy stuff, and I listen to it because I'm a program director. But at the end of the day, I'll listen to your album before I listen to someone else's.
And that means a lot to me. But I just want to say, man, what I love about hip hop right now is that there's so much dope music. So it's like whatever you want to listen to, there's something for everybody, you know what I mean? And what I appreciate about that is like, you know, we don't have to be in a box no more. So if people want to make, you know, traditional hip hop, or they want to make whatever they feel, you know, it's important to do that. As artists, it's important to make what you feel is right. You know what I mean? So it's not to sound like, even for me, you know, I'm signed to Kiss, but I don't patent my style, my sound to be directly what he is. It's more, it's just me, who I am. You know what I mean? So I really want artists to make sure that they stay true to themselves too. Like that's the most important thing. So whatever it sounds like, as long as that shit dope, you know what I mean? That's what it's about.
No, listen, no doubt. So that song, like I said, that's a banger. That's a banger, bro. So in any city, any state, any country, you play that in any club, I'm telling you, people gonna get up. That's hot.
I
So
appreciate you.
you have a partner on the other song. We're gonna get into him.
Okay, for sure.
Now, what's his name again?
On Nighttime, my boy Heavy
Yeah.
Lyric.
Heavy Lyric, yo. Let me
Yes,
tell you
sir.
something. I like his flow. I like his style, yo, for real.
That's my guy.
I'm gonna try to get him in this live right now to talk about the song.
Yeah. If he around, get him in here, man. That's my
You know
guy.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna send him the link right now because I said I told him earlier. I said, yo, do you want to come in, tonight and just talk about this song that y'all got, Nighttime? Because when I saw it,
Yes.
ooh, the visual, the meaning of the song, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
yes.
that was hot. That was the first song I heard from you. That was hot.
I appreciate it. That was a vibe, man. Us working in the studio. That's my brother. He's not only just my brother, one of my best friends, one of my closest people to me. You know what I'm saying? In the music industry and outside of it, like, in real life. So me and him always sparring. He one of the dopest artists to me from Tampa. And ever since I started coming back around Tampa, he one of the artists I've been sparring with in the studio, just in there working, getting a lot of records in. And that's one of them late nights, you know what I'm saying? One of those us coming back from the club real nice, having
no doubt,
and actually making songs. So it was a dope, it's always dope creating with my brother for sure.
no
we
doubt.
got a whole folder full of heat, you know what I'm saying, that me and bro got together. So it's always fun working with bro.
Yo, when I heard his verse, you hear yours, and I'm like, damn, this is hot. Is this kid gonna bring it? Because when you see two guys on the song,
yeah,
and the first guy just completely tears it up, it's like, oh shit, what he gonna come with? And man, you guys match. It's like you guys was in tune. The flow's really connected, and that's what I like about you guys. It's a dope collab, yo, for real. That's a dope ass collab.
Yeah, the chemistry real, like that's my nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? It's chemistry real. That shit don't lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, even when I'm doing records with people, I tend to like to try to be with them in the studio so we can create the vibe and catch the vibe together. Like, I think that's
so I'm gonna ask you a question. What's some of the things you don't like about this industry? Or is it anything that you feel should change?
Man, honestly, there's a lot of things I don't like about it, but like I feel like in life, you get, further ahead by focusing on the things that you can control and the things that you could do better, and how you can get further ahead than focusing about the things that you don't like too much, because don't nobody like nobody complaining first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. We all got problems. There's real life. We chose to do this at the end of the day. Hip hop is something that we do as an art, but when you start getting into the actual business side of things, that's something that you choose to do. You know what I mean? And when you choose to do, you gotta remember that. And we all, it's a privilege that we have to even follow our dreams. You know what I mean? We choose to do that. It's a risk that we take, and we kind of know what we're getting into. It's just like anything else. So it's like, you got to kind of own up to it. At the end of the day, there's a lot of things we wish we could change and make better. And there's a lot of things that a lot of artists are fighting for every day, you know what I'm saying, to help open doors and make better. And I feel like we all should add and contribute to that. You know what I mean? But I try not to tend to focus on the negatives. I feel like we just got to figure it out. Crack the code, man. Everybody trying
exactly.
To you know what I mean?
And listen, I think you put a crack in the matrix with these songs, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm feeling it.
I'm hoping so. We're trying to get them. We're trying to run them up for sure.
Listen, I got an ear for hip hop. I have an ear for music, bro. And when I heard the next song we about to play, Nighttime, listen, the hook alone is just, it's infectious. If you know what the man is rapping about, we all know what he's rapping about. It's like, yo, what? So I'm trying to get. I'm gonna wait for my man, but I'm gonna ask you a question. So, writing that song, was y'all in the studio and you wrote it, or you already had it in your arsenal?
Honestly, the way I like to do it, personally, I like to go to the studio and just whatever the vibe is. Like I don't listen to beats beforehand too much unless somebody send me, like a producer homie or send me something.
Yeah.
Like, you got to listen to it right now. Then I'll listen to it. But I like to go to the studio and whatever vibe I'm in is the vibe I'm creating. So if I walk in there pissed off, you probably gonna hear me. If I walk in there, you know, we got like, you know what I'm saying, some ladies in there and a good vibe, then you might catch something like that. So it just depends on what it was. And that night we had just came back from being out, and we had a bunch of people with us. It was a party vibe. We was in there, you know, vibing because, you know, that's what it is. And we ended up playing the beat, and my young boy producer played it. And he was like, yo, I got something for y'all, you know, and we was just like, all right, cool. And, you know, we drank and working and it worked.
It sounded like a good time. It sounded like a good time, bro. Now, let me tell you, I remember I was saying that somebody hit me up and told me about Cris Streetz, Aquarius Waters. She just said, you see it down there? She said, I was scouting hard out for Cris Streetz, and it was worth it. You're damn right it was worth it.
Hey, I appreciate it. That's real love. I want to thank you personally, for real.
Yeah.
We got to connect outside.
Exactly.
Hit me in the DM so we could talk for sure.
Exactly. That was when she hit me. I was like, all right, we're going to listen. I said, where you from? She said, the Bronx. I said, automatically, I got to listen. That's New York. Like, I don't care. Anybody from New York, I'm in Orlando right now, but anybody in New York want to get on 2111 radio, trust me, I'm going to take a listen.
That's love. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Listen, so, yeah, man. Yo, you definitely making some noise. So, do you have management, or are you just, you know, how your situation is as far as in
well, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I have, at the moment, I got people who I trust and kind of advise.
Good.
I can advise with, but I don't have management at the moment. Nah, I don't. You know, it's something that I always look for, but it kind of makes it hard because I have certain expectations for myself. You know what I mean? And if my expectations are high for myself, they definitely gonna be high for the next person. You know, I feel like I bring a lot to the table as far as like with the relationships I have and with the things that I do for myself. So it's like I just want somebody that's like up to par, up to speed, and it's kind of hard. It's almost like finding a girlfriend. It's like I think I got it, and then you know what I mean, it don't work out. But, you know.
Yeah, you're right about that. Listen, she said she found your page 3 a.m. in the morning.
Man, that's love. I appreciate it.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah. She hit
that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, you never know. Like that's how you
never know.
The way life goes. You never know.
That connection was crazy, and we've been rocking your stuff ever since, bro. For real. That was like, I think a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. I got a DM like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking. You need to check him out. And man, I added it to the platform the same day.
Man,
same day.
I appreciate y'all. That's what that's what it's gonna take. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like it's gonna take for this to work. It's always gonna take for as many people as you know to support it. And you know what I mean. I appreciate y'all, and y'all got my support. You know what I mean. Anything I could do, you know, let me know.
Well, you're definitely gonna come back because I know you got some projects coming. I'm not crazy.
I'm on the way.
Yeah, I already listen. Let me tell you, I caught you. I caught you here because at the end of the day, I feel that something big is about to happen with you, and I want to get you here, and I want to make this connection because, like she said earlier, connections. You make connections in this industry. You make good connections.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I could have you come back. I could have you come here. You want to do something like a listening party. I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come. Like I said, I'm gonna be in Orlando soon. So what I'm gonna do is we'll stay connected. I'm gonna hit you. I'll play you some of this album when I get in town and shit for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard it first. I will be having Cris Streetz in here doing this thing. But so I'm gonna get to the video. I don't think your man is gonna be able to come in, but we're gonna get to this song. So you can introduce the song to them. We're gonna play the video and then we're gonna get back to it.
All right, for sure. Let's do it. You already know. It's the new motherfucker. It's that heat. It's the new record. The new one that we got going on right now. Nighttime. Me and your boy. Heavy lyrics. And we, you know what I'm saying? We doing it the right way. We kicking it with my dog. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. 2111. Exclusive.
Hey. Daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Smoking hot grade every time I light a spark. Trying to change my ways, I don't know which way the daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Say you won't call, but I know you gon' call. Say you don't believe in love, but she gon' fall. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah. I just come alive when it's the nighttime, and every time you around, it's like the right time. City lights blur while I'm riding. In my mind hella crowded, but I'm still here thinking about you. I need at least a 10, yeah. Maybe she bring a friend, yeah. She know the team gon' spin, yeah. All of these packs again, yeah. Knowing my niggas will get them all. What is you need and I make a call. She holding my gun if we involved. IUD and I be in it raw. Kid, I add libs in the pussy, I just run it up. Why they overlook me? I be on this work till they overbook me. Talk to God, streets almost took me. Switching coats on the seasons, been in corner, no ceilings. All of this pain, more reason, run it up, no feelings. Daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Smoking hot grade every time I light a spark. Trying to change my ways, I don't know which way the daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Say you won't call, but I know you gon' call. Say you don't believe in love, but she gon' fall. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah.
AM to the PM, I be chief. Sprinkling amigos, watch me activate the demon. I ain't no backtracking if we beef, my brother scheming. Until you down a couple my waters, say we ain't even, we punish you if you creepin'. Tell the Lord that I said hi, cause you gon' meet him. Then it's back to party, pass the candy, trick or treat him. In that form when you see him, ladies love me, I be breezing. Maybe that's Medusa, but this jury really freeze them. Paper tag him, never lease him, how fat is focus decent. Boy, we really pushing players and you cuff him like a priest. I'ma pass him, you can keep him, we gon' thrash him, you gon' leech him. Cause daytime to the nighttime, I be geeking.
Daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Smoking hot grade every time I light a spark. Trying to change my ways, I don't know which way the daytime like the nighttime, come alive in the dark. This is hot time, I don't like it when we part. Say you won't call, but I know you gon' call. Say you don't believe in love, but she gon' fall. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah. Too many drugs in here, yeah, ain't no love in here, yeah. You can get touched in here, yeah, get no fucks in here, yeah.
Right.
My brother.
I can't even see you. You can hear me now?
I can't really hear you right now. Let me see.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They bump you out. Well, yeah, so basically that song, man, listen, that's killing
I can't
the
even hear
airways.
you.
You want to bump out, and come back.
Let me see if I bounce back in here.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna bounce back. We're gonna bounce back and come back with Cris Streetz right now. But who's in the building? Let me see who's in the building. You guys has been making a little noise in here. Okay, you got Michelle Fur. What up, girl? All right. You got Aquarius Waters up in here. You got Aquarius Waters. That's my partner in crime right there. Who else is up in here? Samantha Lavelle was up in here. There's a producer, Finesse Banks. All right. I see you. All right. When you coming back? I think Mr. Streetz just came back, so we're going to get right to this.
Yes, sir.
My man.
I had to figure it out real quick. I felt bad. I didn't want to leave one of those. You know what I'm saying? The interview was going so dope. I didn't want to leave just like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know, right? Yeah, man. Definitely. So that good grade, we ain't going to really get into specifics, but we know good grade.
Yes, sir.
You know, so That hook is so catchy. Damn. Take time at the man. Listen, you sung it dope. I don't know. Do you sing?
Nah, I wish I could. Really.
Listen, you did a good job on that hook. I'm telling you, yo, you did a really good job on that hook. It was in key. It was needed.
Thank
you
you.
Understand? And that to me is just a great job. Yo, you're definitely out here grinding, man. This song and all your projects, I got that feeling that, like I said, I have you here now. I'm making this connection with you now. And it's like things is gonna just rise for you, bro, because you getting it. You doing it. You doing something that you love.
Man, I appreciate you having me here, man. I appreciate you, rocking with me, playing the records. And like I said, I can't wait to play you the album, man. I'm excited for what we about to do. So the
exclusive, exactly. Y'all heard it here first. I will be hearing the exclusive.
That's it.
Definitely hearing the exclusive.
On the way.
No doubt. So I'm gonna ask you a question. I always ask my guests this, and there's so many different answers to this question. Question: what does success look like to you?
That's a good question. I mean, I think success really is being able to take care of your family, and put the people closest to you in position to take care of their families. At the end of the day, you can have success along the way. And I know that, like you said, that question is different. The answer is different for everybody. But for me, success will be able to take care of my family long term and put the people that's invested into me, putting them in position to take care of their family long term. Because like you said, this is a team thing. A lot of people is taking a lot of time out of their lives to help me do what I'm trying to do with mine. So, the only way I could really measure my success is to be successful, to take care of my family, be in a good position, and make sure that everybody who roll with me can do the same for theirs. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yo, real talk. Let me tell you something. Great answer. The reason I say it's a great answer because you thought about your family first, bro.
Nah,
you understand?
But
you got cats, you got people talking about other stuff. Your answer was head on the right answer. Real talk.
I appreciate it. I'm sure everybody, everybody's what's right is what's right for them. You know what I mean?
But, you definitely hit me with that one. The family first, you know what I'm saying? And the people that invested in you, invested their time in you, make them feel, that it was worth it. That in itself is dope.
It ain't all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really just, as the artist, you're the spokesperson for the team. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're the representative, but there's a whole team of people behind you that work. You know what I'm saying?
You got let me tell you, you got a big fan up in here, right? Croix Waters just said she did a good job on your hook.
Oh man, thank you.
She's actually singing it.
That's love, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
For
real.
Let me tell you, in my crib, that song plays no lie on 2111 radio like 4 times a day.
That's love. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you.
I have a music producer in here. Her name is Finesse Banks. She said that's her song.
Hey man, that's good.
That's her song. She's up in here.
I need all the producers. Hop in the DM, send me some beats, send me packs.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. Wow. It's funny because I actually work for her. I'm actually the marketing manager for Finesse Banks. She has her own company.
For sure.
Finesse Music Production. So I definitely link y'all up. So so you in the Bronx now, or you somewhere else?
Oh, right now I'm in Tampa. I'm in Tampa, Florida right now.
Oh, you're in Florida? Yep. Oh shit. All right. So did you just do a show? You just did a show with Joel Santana, right?
Yeah, out here in Tampa. Yep, we just did a show out here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Check you out. All right. Damn, that's what's up. And you took some time out to do the interview with me. You see, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm rocking with you. You rocking with me. I'm rocking with everybody that's rocking with me, man. I appreciate it.
That's how you do it. Yeah. Sure. That's how you do it, man. Yo, you want to make any shout outs before I let you go? And do y'all have a show tonight, by the way?
Oh, you got a show tonight?
I said, do you have a show tonight?
Oh, not tonight. Actually, I'm gonna slide to the studio and work a little bit, but no show tonight.
True fucking artist.
Yeah, man, I'm booked tomorrow night. Got a little strip club thing tomorrow night.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking now. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, home of the strip club, so man, they embracing me, man. So shout out to all the promoters out here, man. Book me even more, man. We need it. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly.
Realistically, I just want to shout out to my team, man. Us and them, my producer, Knock, my video director and visual, director, Pen Pushes. You know what I mean? That's my guy. He keeps all the content crazy. Knock got the album sounding right. You know what I mean? Shout out to my producer, Knock. Shout out to my engineer, Dynasty. You know what I mean? Those guys is working on getting No Apologies rocking. And on the Queen Time, my guy, Pablo Pen Pushes, helping me with everything back in. And everybody on my team, shout out to my brother Heavy Lyrics, my brother Rico, my brother Vice City, Monty, all the homies on the team. It's a lot to mention. If I ain't shout you out, it's love, man. I'm rocking.
You already know, exactly. Let me tell you something. I'm actually trying to get Lyrics up on my show.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely try to get him up on my show. And
that's good. That's dope.
Because his bars on this track, for the ones that don't know anything about bars, you gotta really listen to him.
Yeah, he be going in, and we got a record. I'm gonna spoil it a little bit, but we got a record with Kiss that we about to drop. It's his single featuring me and Kiss. Yep, and they got busy on it too. He got busy on it. So
man, so you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I could bring you and him back, and y'all could talk about that single.
For sure, man. Bring him up here on his own and just call me, and I'll come in real quick and chop it up.
There it is, exactly. Because I was trying to surprise you, but I know he's a busy dude. I hit him up early, and I was like, "Yo, would you mind popping?" And he said, "I don't know."
He
It's a busy guy.
He be moving and shaking, but
moving and shaking. Man. Yeah, but listen, it's been a pleasure having you here, man. Much success to you. We'll definitely be rocking your 2111 radio. And I would love to get a did you do a drop with 21 yet?
Not yet, man. Connect with me after hit me on the DMs. I can make sure I get something for you for sure.
Nicely 2111 radio mentioned on the show. But
100%.
Again, I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes, but everybody for showing up tonight, I appreciate you guys 100%. I'll be back. We'll be back on the show Wednesday the 15th. We have Pop the Brown Hornet from Stapleton going to be up here. This is crazy, but y'all have the rest of your night, and good night from 2111 Radio.